Hello Redditors of the internet, Noble Xenon here, and welcome back to another Reddit video, and today we will be looking at r/just neckbeard things, part 24. Let's get started. Guys, can you hear that? It's the heavy breathing of 1,000 neckbeards all lined up at Taco Bell. Wait a minute, Taco Bell isn't known for their chicken tendies. Well, apparently they are now, cause they are launching tortilla-coated chicken tendies. So neckbeards can now rejoice in the fact that their Taco Tuesdays shall not be devoid of chicken tendies anymore. This next one's titled Ron, or rather Rad in this case, shooting his shot. Okay, but look how cute this area rug is from Walmart. I'm obsessed. And Rad from Walmart replies, cute indeed, but I just couldn't help noticing your gorgeous feet. And FOTA responds, this has to be intentional, a PR stunt. But I tend to disagree because what kind of company would do this as a PR stunt? Especially nowadays. This next one's titled, Nothing Screams Neckbeard Like Keeping a 5-foot-tall sword at your desk at work. This was my 5-foot Zweihander letter opener at work. They promptly took away my office supply budget. I should have known! After an IT guy nearly cut his hand on it because yes, it is sharp, not a dull replica one, I took it home where it rests in my basement alongside my other zombie survival stores. You see, it wasn't that neckbeardy until he mentioned zombie survival, because I'm not gonna lie, having a historical sword would be pretty cool. For this next one, if you remember the Neckbeards vs. Texas Laws video, it said that sending unsolicited D-pics is illegal in Texas and could result in a $500 fine. Well, someone here posted on Facebook that it's dumb and commented, I end up getting blocked anyway, so I don't give an F. How dumb can these neckbeards be? You guys should know that nothing on the internet gets truly erased. The police can just track you down and give you the fine anyway. This next one is titled, His Eloquence Knows No Bounds. My D wouldn't blow a load that quickly into a convo. You had me at how are you? This is an imbecile that lacks creativity or intelligence. He could have simply passed a drink back over and said enjoy one on me, in a kind-spirited manner. If he was funny, he could have thrown in a cheesy pickup line about how she was hot and then thrown the drink in his own face and down his lap. And someone else simply replies, what the hell? This seems to be one of those people who thinks making things wildly inappropriate makes them funnier somehow. Like, nah, it's not how humor works. This next one is totally not obvious. On r/confessions, this supposed female decided to give the weird guy a chance. I agreed to a second date, even though I wasn't that interested after the first. He gave me 13 orgasms last night, count 'em, before he even finished once. Long story short, give people a chance and you'll be surprised what you find. Oh yes, I know exactly what you'll find. You'll find yourself on r/just neckbeard things, r/men writing women, r/bad women's anatomy, and the list just keeps on going, just like your little fantasy. This next one's titled, I'm not shocked because I know how to pick 'em. Saw a chick in my suggested list that I used to like back in school. She still looks good. I'm not shocked because I know how to pick 'em. Since way back in my 20s, I understood how tough it is to stay in your prime. It's easy to be cold when you're young. You mean young? But once you get past 25-30, that's where the real test comes in, maintaining your look. It gets harder as time goes on, which makes a solid 8+ that's over 30 something special. Ah yes, because you can totally pick the people from your suggested list. Guys, it is big brain time because study confirms users with anime profile pictures have a higher IQ. And who the hell performed this study? Neckbeards? This next one was cross-posted from r/sadcringe and is titled, What a Weirdo. The original was titled, My friend invited some of his friends to my server. This is one of the first things this guy said. Why are anime girls on the internet? I want them to be real so I can caress their skin and hair and hold them tight. Real girls can't give me the same satisfaction as 2D. In all my 19 years of life, no women has ever wanted to talk to me, but my waifu never turns me down. Mate, what? I haven't talked to any of the opposite species in the last week or so. The last time was when I held the door for a femoid, and she didn't say thank you. From then, I pledge my allegiance to not speaking to them ever. Only the Shatikis, if anyone can speak neckbeard, please let me know, cause I don't know what the hell that means, can understand my complex mind and physique. I think you're in the wrong chat, man. This is for Pokemon Go hunting. This is my freaking opinion. I've held it in for too long, and I don't need anyone's disapproval for my lifestyle. This is who I am. If you are to attack me, then you are one whose oath I swore to attack. Be warned. Be gone. Peasant-minded, feeble-souled, blonde-banged chungus. My time has been spent too long on thou. Nah, I think this one's just gotta be trolling. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be surprised if a neckbeard actually thought like this. Moving on. This next one is a recent post here, got a man defending pedophilia. I called him out and got this. Give me reasons not to have you charged with defamation. You claimed I support this type of behavior. Please provide evidence of this claim or recant your claims. Failure to do so will result in me involving the authorities. I have a reason to believe that you are an abuser. I will also let the authorities know that. And one chord bassist comments, he's still around? He shared actual CP here if I recall correctly. How can he not be in jail? And Marshall in the door replies, wait, he did? I just saw his post history. I thought he was a troll at first. Oh my god. And that neckbeard is accusing you of being an abuser? Unbelievable. This next one's titled, I hate women. I'm coming to the realization that I don't hate feminists, I just hate all women. And that flag next to the ID, I'm gonna have to cover that up, otherwise I'm gonna get demonetized. But does it really matter? Half the neckbeard videos get demonetized anyway. Over the years, so much crap has happened and it's made me deeply angry. I've been saying how I hate liberals, and I hate feminism, but now I finally realize it's not the ideology, I just hate all women. I think they're mean, backstabbing users who contribute very little, make everything about themselves, and treat most other people like trash. I've just realized that I unironically do hate women. Anybody else knows how this feels? And another Anon replies, kill me, Pete. And another Anon replies, I'm 22 now and despise all women. What the hell will it feel like at 50? Well, if you don't get out of that incel mentality, it will feel like a living hell. This next one's a guy who thinks women are violated for wearing short clothes. Is there a dress code your female siblings and relatives have to follow? No, what the hell, who does that? But if you're asking about short dresses, I have an issue with that. It's not at all safe. Why? What about guys? Well, guys won't be violated for wearing short dresses. I and you understand that short dress doesn't mean those types of things, but not everyone does. Better safe than sorry, just for your own safety. Well, people don't get violated for wearing short dresses. This next one is a neckbeard in training. Unfortunately, sometimes Dungeons & Dragons attracts the neckbeards. And this story is no exception. Public game at the store, first mistake. Playing D&D 5th edition, second mistake. Some high school kid of 14 or 15 joins in the game. I forgot what he played, human or elf or something, barbarian or fighter, not a lizard folk, that's for sure. Says this is his first time playing any tabletop game. Oh no. He mentions his character is a cannibal. Oh please God no. Friendly NPC gets killed by a stray arrow during battle. Says he will immediately go over and start eating the corpse. In front of everyone. The guardsmen attack him. Our PC paladin attacks him. He doesn't understand why he was attacked and killed, so we had to explain it to him. For over a minute. I overhear him talking to the guy beside him that he based his character off of his My Little Pony OC. This kid not only mentions that he made his cannibal pony OC and that he was playing as him, but next week he is going to make another cannibal character. He showed up for one more game and stopped showing up, presumably because nobody liked his character. This is the most cringy story I got, but I got stories that are even more stupid from that group. If this is just the neckbeard in training, I just can't imagine what the actual neckbeards would be like. Hey neckbeards, wanna protect yourself and m'lady from the rain? Wanna do it in Mall Ninja style? Well, I have got the perfect umbrella for you. It is the Katana Umbrella. But I think this is one of those things that can also be cool for those who aren't neckbeards. Just don't do any cringy stuff with it. This next one is a neckbeard story titled Neckbeard Hated Me Cause Her Crush I Had No Interest in Liked Me. I call this story The Invisible Cuck. So there was this guy. Let's call him Richard. Now, Rich wasn't your regular high school student. He was a dreaded neckbeard. Him and I got along well enough. We were on good terms. Don't get me wrong. I knew he was a bit of an a-hole, I just didn't care. He seemed harmless, just a little bit infatuated with himself. Anyway, so I met this girl. We'll call her Alice. And she and I liked to jam together. We started a band, and after a while she started to sit with me instead of Rich in art class, eventually developing a crush on me. I was completely oblivious at the time until she finally confessed, saying she knows I like someone else, and she just wanted to tell me. I felt bad because she had told me about this mystery guy she liked, and I kept urging her to tell him, saying he might change his mind. Needless to say, he didn't, but that didn't mean we couldn't still be friends. Anyway, Rich got heat of this and was a massive D about it and eventually snapped. Him and I made fun of each other all the time, but this time he lost his crap for some reason. He had messaged Alice asking how he could improve his personality. I, with her permission, took over and told him to stop being such an arrogant neckbeard and to grow longer arms, since he has short Family Guy arms. The boys and I used to call him Peter Griffin. He sent me a hilarious black and white snap after that of him looking all edgy and angry, saying he's liable to assault me if I talk to him again. I never did, except once. He was hitting on underage girls, including my bestie. Anyway, just some extra information about her neckbeard. He was tall, overweight, had a full beard and neckbeard that was ginger, short brown hair, and massive thick framed glasses. His posture and arms also made him look like a Family Guy character. Staff at my old school had lots of issues with him. He tended to talk himself up, be extremely cruel to the younger kids, and had a smug face you just wanted to punch. TLDR, creepy neckbeard hated me because I stole his girl. And he was hitting on girls he knew were underage? That is creepy as hell. This next one is titled Self-Proclaimed Lesbians. I used to flirt with lesbians all the time. One that after talking for a while showed her coochie on live cam and admitted she wanted to suck my D. But you tell leftists about a story like mine and they lose their crap. All these women were self-proclaimed lesbians. Here we go again with the neckbeard fantasies. This time he thinks he can convert lesbians or something. This next one's titled I Wish He Was Joking. Man violates woman, exploiting her resources as she hopes it stops. Woman friend zones man, exploiting his emotional resources as he hopes for more. Both are equally harmful. Both should be equally punished. And how in the hell could you even justify this comparison? This next one's titled, So, are they gonna screen the neckbeards for herpes too? My idea is to have random girls give mandatory smooches to people on the autism spectrum like me. This condition is the cause for my lack of girlfriend, and if the USA implement a smooch tax, it will make me experience what I should have long time ago. A man can dream. Let me know your opinion. That could be a bad idea. Imagine that the random girl has oral herpes and infects you. They would have to be screened first, and virgin girls only. This next one is a ladies' man. Pleasure to meet you, madame. Bows down but raises one eye up to you. I am Sir Michael, Snickers deviously, your knight and shining armor. What do you say to such gallantry, man? Have at you. Extends hand to you like Naruto does to girls in the anime. This really better be satire, because how out of touch to reality can you be? This next one is not sure if it's trolling or not. Women should be more respectful and call their boyfriend/husband sir or master. Yes, women today have lost all respect for men and have forgotten how to threat the more significant other. Apparently, neckbeards have also forgotten how to spell because these last couple posts have just been giving me a damn stroke. Using the terms my boyfriend or the hubby and such is extremely disrespectful. Women should be putting their men up on pedestals where they belong. When I return from work, my missus announces to the family that her master has returned as she shed rose petals on the floor ahead of my steps along the driveway. Every man should be treated with such respect. This ritual helps maintain a health, and the post gets cut off. Well, this neckbeard clearly thinks he's some sort of king or something, when really, he's just an insufferable a-hole. Anyway, I'd like to thank all of my patrons, especially Peter Dankledge, Bionic, and Seth Southwell. You can join in the link below, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like. If you have something interesting to say, don't forget to comment. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe and hit the little notification bell. See you guys next time.